Welcome back, guys. Today is Wednesday, May 6th, and we're going to talk more about all kinds of art today. So the stuff we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about drawing. Who's ever drawn a picture today? I have drawn lots of pictures. Okay, lots and lots of pictures. Now, drawing is basically a way of making a picture. Okay, so you could go on, do lots of different stuff, but drawing is one of those ways. And so some of the things you can use to draw would be pencils, chalk, crayons, markers, a thing called charcoal, pens, ink, all kinds of stuff like that. Okay, and you're gonna write on like paper or other stuff like that. So that's how you're gonna start drawing. And did you know that the first humans started drawing over 30,000 years ago? So a very, very, very long time ago. What do you think they drew on though that long ago? You know what they did? They used rock and they used cave walls and they drew pictures all over it. The top kind of showed pictures of what they were doing. So instead of writing sentences and words, they drew pictures to describe what they were doing when they were alive. So that was some of the first pictures, okay? And you'll see we kind of have a picture up here of Mickey Mouse, right? Who doesn't love Mickey Mouse? And the guy that drew him was Walt Disney, and he's come up with all kinds of stuff. Disneyland, Disney World, all of the different shows you like on the Disney Channel. Okay, that all kind of started with Walt Disney, guys. So he's a pretty awesome dude, right? Okay, so the activity we're going to be doing today for our letters is it's going to kind of look like this one that Mr. Matt has, okay? And we're going to go over the different tools that you might use for different types of art. Okay, so we're going to do some vocab and talk about the different words that we have. So you'll start off with a paper that looks like this. Okay, there's a spot for your name at the top, and then it's got words. It's got the words sculpting, painting, drawing, and photography. Now those are going to kind of be our big vocab words, so you're going to color in however you want to color in those words. But then underneath are the different tools that they use. Okay, so you'll see Mr. Matt went ahead and he started to color in some of his words, but I want you to be able to use your creative stuff. So I didn't do all of them. So mine kind of looks like this. My name at the top, I colored in the words sculpting and painting. Now, underneath sculpting, you have some pictures. It's a picture of a chisel, a picture of a hammer, and a picture of a rock, because those are some of the tools you're going to use to be able to make a sculpture. So you might use your chisel and your hammer to knock away some rock to make a sculpture. Okay, that's one way. Another way you might do it is like welding and different stuff like that. Those are also ways you can make a sculpture. The next thing is painting. So you'll see we have a brush, we have the canvas or something else that you can paint on. Okay, and then you have the paint itself. So you need all that stuff to be able to do a painting. Okay, then we have drawing, and with a drawing you might use a pencil or a crayon. Okay, and then you're going to need some paper or something to color on. Our last one on here is photography. Now for photography, you're going to need a camera and some light, which is what the sun is. Sun's a big light, right? It shows off lots of light. And the last thing is some film. Now sometimes you don't need film, but some people still use film. Film is the stuff that you look at and it shows what you just took a picture of. Okay, so those are different art tool vocab words, okay? And all the different things for art. Now, we want to talk about science. Now, with this science one, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about prisms and how they kind of work and how color works. So in a prism, it's kind of that triangular shaped thing, right? I'll put up a picture and you can kind of see what they look like and how they work. But they basically take light and they split it up into all the different colors of the rainbow. So the reason why this is the prism, okay, it has all the different colors of light that travel through it, and then because those lights travel at different speeds, they break up in the glass and then they all become their own color of light. So you'll start with the light that starts off white, and when they come out of the prism, they're the different colors of the rainbow. Okay, and then I also did you know you can kind of see that too? So you'll see it in rainbows. Okay, rainbows do that when the light goes through the raindrops, it creates a rainbow and you'll see one. But what's another thing we can think of that you might also be able to see it? Yeah, Mr. Matt found this cool video of bubbles that we're going to watch, okay? And it you can see the different colors through the bubble. It kind of works kind of like a prism would. You're seeing the different light get broken up into all the colors. Okay, so here's our video. Hope you guys like this one, so watch it. My goodness, lots of bubbles. You can see the different colors of the rainbow. And some of them have all of the colors and some of them don't have all the colors, and that's okay. But those are bubbles. So maybe you can go out and you can blow your very own bubbles and do your own kind of experiment that way to see the different colors in the rainbow and how they work, okay? So the thing to remember with these prisms is that the prism is basically something that the light is hitting, and because the different colors in the light travel at different speeds, they get broken up inside of that prism, and so when it comes back out the other side, it has all the colors in the rainbow. So when you're looking at a light, it actually has all the colors in it, but they just haven't been broken up yet. So that is all about prisms. That's all about our art tool vocabulary. And then we learned all about drawing and how there was cavemen that drew a long time ago. And we also have Walt Disney, who started doing drawings not as long ago, but probably a long time before you guys were born, right? And all the cool things that have come about after that. So have some fun doing some different drawings. You can go out and do chalk art. You can go out and do all kinds of different stuff as far as art goes and drawing goes. So I hope you have lots of fun doing all the different types of art activities, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Yeah? See ya.